Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is the first Christmas decorating of 2022. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Ashley. I'm so glad you stopped by. Christmas is going to be truly magical this year. I have about 15 decorating videos to share with you all this holiday season. If you love Christmas as much as I do, I would love for you to stick around, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Make sure you introduce yourself in the comments so we can all get to know you. We are starting with a little Christmas fuel. I can't wait to decorate, so let's jump right in. My theme for this year's decor is nostalgic traditional Christmas. I've been eyeing this rug for years, and it's what inspired this year's design. It's called the Dress Stewart Tartan Red Rug. I'll link it down below. It's more beautiful than I even imagined. What says traditional Christmas more than this? It reminds me of my childhood and my favorite Christmas movie of all time, Home Alone. Let me know in the comments, is it acceptable to leave this rug out year round? I love it so much. I started with the non-slip pad as the base. I rolled up the rug and now I'm smoothing it all out. You can see how easy it really is. It's one of the many things I love about Ruggable. If you have any spills and need to wash it, you can either spot treat it or you can easily pull off the rug and throw it in the wash. It makes the house smell so fresh and clean on rug washing day. If you guys want to grab a rug for yourself or loved ones this holiday season, you can use code Ashley10 for 10% off. I'll have the link in my description box, and I would like to thank Ruggable for sponsoring today's video. I took it all the way to the fireplace. Let me know, are you supposed to have a gap between your rug and where, if you have tile, the fireplace starts? I hate this carpet. We have to replace it, but we're waiting for the puppies to get a little bit older, and I just don't like the way it looks with that in between. Plus, when Santa comes on Christmas morning, you know, he leaves footprints, and I figured that'd be so much easier to clean up. I can just throw the rug in the wash. But okay, I wanted to show you guys, just so you know, if you order this rug, I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but this is not like a bright Christmassy red. This is more of a brick red. Let me show you an example. So here's an example of bright Christmassy red. Do you see how this is more of a brick, kind of not burgundy, but just more that deeper red? Here are some of the ornaments we're using, and that's why I feel like this rug is so perfect. So I love these vintage ornaments that my mom and grandma gifted me last year for my birthday. But I did just want to show you, if you are looking at ordering this, this is more of a brick red, not a bright, cheery Christmas red. So just keep that in mind when ordering your decor or rugs to match. Did you guys see my Christmas shop with me video? The hubby and I were shopping for Christmas decor, and I saw the silver nutcracker at Home Goods, and I just wanted him to have brown eyes. He didn't match my decor, and the hubby looked this up on his phone and found him immediately. We found him at Sam's Club, and I am seriously so in love. He is my favorite decor piece this year. Have you guys ever switched out your art for Christmas? I've never done it before, and I don't know what's taken me so long, but I got this picture here at Kirkland's and I absolutely love it. I also have a Santa, a huge Santa, that will be going in the entryway. I cannot wait for you guys to see that, but I am also adding in my favorite garland. I use this garland every year. It's the Colorado flocked garland from Walmart. In an upcoming video, the next one after this actually, I go into more detail about all of my garlands and wreaths and everything that I love to use. This one is just so perfect. You only need one and your entire mantle is completely done. Look at how beautiful that turns out. Just a couple twinkle lights and you're all done. I am so extra though, and I hate when all of the flocking falls out, so I use a little bit of the spray snow and touch it up. It's such a good tip if you want to keep your garlands looking newer longer. This year for the living room tree, we did something a little bit different. I added in all of the picks, the really large ornaments that fill all of the holes in the tree, and also the tree topper. I even added in some of my favorite ribbon, and I honestly thought I was going to decorate the entire tree by myself because the girls don't usually like doing that. Sometimes they want to decorate their Christmas tree, but most of the time they just have no interest, and I never pressure them because I want Christmas decorating to be something that they love when they get older and that they do with their families. So I don't want them to have any negative memories of me like forcing them to do it. And I was so excited because we went out to dinner, and when we came home, the girls put on their pajamas and they wanted to watch a movie and decorate the tree, and I just love the way that it turned out. Make sure you stay till the end to see the final reveal. They didn't use as many ornaments as I would have used, but you know, I was still so happy and they were so proud of themselves. For this corner, I was seriously trying to figure out what I wanted to put here. I love the blanket ladder and I love this blanket. It reminds me of peppermint, but I really wanted to put maybe some pencil flock trees in this corner, but I was just a little bit nervous. We're coming up on winter. The dogs aren't going to be spending as much time outside, and I just wanted to have a little bit more space in the living room so that they could like run and play because they're so large. So maybe in the future we'll add more trees in this space right here, but for now I like the way that this turned out, and Bianca was so sweet. This is when I feel like they started to decide that they wanted to decorate the tree, because she's like home, we're like cozy. Even her sister, she was hanging out with us, which, you know, if you have a 13-year-old, does not always happen. And we were just so excited to put all of our ornaments together, all of the rest of the decor. We're putting snow inside of his bags. It just made it so much fun.
Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Well, all around me I hear children singing the songs that we all know. Oh, the spirit's coming on. Love is in the air, my heart is filled with peace. It comes back every year just to set my mind at ease. Oh, Christmas is a part of me.
Okay, so I was talking to Steven last night and I need your guys' help. Do you see this faux fur throw? I really love it. It's from Home Goods years ago, and I love all my Home Goods blankets. I'm 4'11", they fit me perfectly, but he loves a faux fur throw. He works all the time. He's hardly ever home, but when he is, he likes to cuddle on the couch with a blanket, and it barely even covers his body. And so I'm trying to convince him to allow me to gift him the faux fur throw from Pottery Barn. Now hear me out. I know it is so crazy expensive, but the sizing, it's like 50 by 80 or 60 by 80, and I just feel like it would be so perfect for him because it will allow him to like cuddle on the couch and actually have a blanket that is the right size. If any of you own this blanket in this size, can you please comment down below and tell him how much he needs it and how it's actually worth the price? Because I cannot find a faux fur throw at Target or at Home Goods that is that size. Next, I am wiping down my lanterns. Yes, I still have the same lanterns, and yes, I did say in the fall I would replace them. I just have not had a chance to find new ones. Work has been so crazy busy in the best way. Life has been busy, so I know I need to do better. But I'm adding in these candles, and I put a little bit of buffalo snow on the bottom. I'm just going to create a really fun and easy Christmas lantern. These are so expensive in store, and honestly, they're so easy to DIY. I just like to pull the snow up a bit on the side so it looks like the snow is piling up, how you would see on like a windowsill. And I'm doing a combination of matte, sparkly, and shiny ornaments just to give it a lot of texture. And then I'm just going to add a little Christmas swag on top. So easy to do, and I love the way that this turned out.
It's going down on Christmas Day.
Now I am going to take a little bit more of the buffalo snow and I'm going to add it in the bare spots in the tree, also to put some on the branches so that it looks like the snow has fallen on there. We are doing nostalgic traditional Christmas with a little bit of winter wonderland, and I'm just loving this theme this year. I installed 2 command hooks above the picture right here, and I also added in the Colorado flecked garland. It was a little hard to work with at first because this one was brand new, so it was very stiff. It also was the last one in store, so you can see this one has lost a lot of its flocking, but again, not a problem. We're just going to go through and we're going to spray some of that snow, and it's going to be good as new again.
What to do?
for the last finishing touches, I'm adding in a wooden riser and a few wooden coasters to the coffee table with a cute little flock tree. I also wanted to add in the Night Before Christmas story because I thought it would just look so cute with the picture. I wanted to keep this area very minimal and functional so that we can have food and drinks. We're gonna light a candle to make it cozy, and then I'll show you the final reveal.
Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You and me. Doesn't matter, it is Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sunset is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue.
All right, guys, that is a wrap for the first Christmas Decorate With Me for 2022. I truly hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.